Frugal Living. I'm going to take you along on my day off from work, and we're mostly going to be planting things. So that's what I want to spend my time doing. It is very sunny in the garden and I just want to be outside. Definitely going to be planting up the potatoes today. I just need to find some pots and work out exactly what we're doing. Everything's sprouted up, it's got eyes on it, but I'm not allowed to do these until my son is back from school because he loves planting potatoes and helping with them, you know, when they start getting foliage and you cover it, he loves all that process, and then the fun bit of digging them up. So he wants to be part of the process from the beginning. So I'm not going to do the potatoes yet, but what we are going to be doing, we are going to be looking at the seedlings I've got and if they need to be potted on, but I don't really want to move them quite yet, I don't think, because we had that disaster and I need to make sure they're taking root properly before I move them, so it might be another week or so before I do that. But we've got some spring onions to plant and we're going to be planting some herbs. I'm excited about this. So yeah, I'm going to be getting some herbs planted up. I'm putting my essential oil on. I've still got some eucalyptus in there. I didn't think I was going to like eucalyptus, but I did. What have I got left? Rosemary and rose. Only a little bit of rosemary left. Once they're gone, that's my essential oils done, and then I will be on to the wax melts. I also have this. My daughter gave it to me, she didn't want it, so I'm using that. But yeah, I'm going to use up the eucalyptus. I'm in all day, so I like to put something on when I'm in all day because I can enjoy it. And I'm also wearing my new shoes for the first time. Can I run really fast in them? No, but yeah, summertime. I have to sort that out. I've got even more in a basket in the hallway. It's been nice weather, so I've been getting everything dry. I just haven't been folding it. Don't look at that. Look at my new shoes. I showed you these before. I got them on Vinted, of course. They're Primark. They look brand new. Very, very happy with my summer shoes. Although I said to my daughter, what do you think? She went, Nearly 16-year-old. So that means, yeah, I don't like it. She always goes, you do you. I'm going to like this one too. It's my kitchen one. Like, my kitchen and front room are really close together, but you know, I do love me some fragrance. There we go. I think that's like unicorn sparkle or something that's called. Don't know what it's meant to smell of. It smells nice though. Oh, and look what arrived. This is the 5 litre washing up liquid that I buy. I said before in a previous video I was buying this. Can't remember which one. But yeah, a lot of you said go to farm foods because it's a lot cheaper. I have to travel to go to a farm foods and it's not worth it for the fuel. But if you live near one, apparently you can get 5 litres and 3 litres, 2 litres on like a good price. So yeah, thanks for the tips, guys. This I buy from eBay. Well, I bought it from eBay. I normally buy from Amazon. Amazon's being with their postage at the minute. This came in 2 days. If I'd ordered from Amazon, which was a quid cheaper, so this was £7.99, the Amazon one was £6.99, I would have had to have waited 9 days. Like, incredible. So we've cancelled our Prime at the moment. We've still got it for a few days until it like runs out, but yeah, no point having it. We use it for TV as well, but no point having it if we're not getting the postage benefits, is it? So once they sort themselves out, we'll get it again. But at the moment, I have this one from eBay, £7.99. I'm not brand loyal, lasts ages. This one says up to 1,000 washes. We shall see. I might actually like do a little experiment and keep a tally of how many washes like I get out of it. So this is what I use. It's been through the washing machine so many times that the picture's all gone a bit skew with, but it does the job. Once this is the old one, once that's gone, I'll put that in there and I'll keep a tally. Quite like to see how far off that is because I don't think 1,000 washes myself, but anyway, we'll see. I might post that in the future, so keep your eyes peeled. So I've got my clothes out. I've even got the air outside today. I'm trying to get all the little bits and bobs to dry. Clothes are out, lovely. It's just lovely today. Bench is totally, I forgot to show you this. So it went over a couple times in Storm Gretti and we used it to weigh the greenhouse down. And look, I sat on it that's a goner, so we've got to break that up. We use this pot to put loads of different seeds in, just to see what would come up. My son came running over to me yesterday and was like, there's green in the pot. So things are popping up, and it's flowers in this one. Next to the stingies, it's flowers. I've decided to leave all these for a little bit. I'm just going to water them. My tomato seedlings have actually got bigger since the disaster, and we've got more things growing. Sunflowers look like they're doing okay. I just want them to make sure they've got strong roots before I move them. So yeah, the things I managed to save seem to be doing well. And look, these are the ones that just got left outside, and they're doing well. So I'm very happy with that. Hang on. And these are growing. So these ones have all been left outside and they've done all right, so I'm really, really happy about that. Greenhouse is still secure. So it's not just the bungee, there is a bit of like wire cable holding it up. Not happy about that, but you know, it's doing a job for a minute. I'm going to plant up, but I'm not allowed to do it on the patio. My daughter, bless her, cleaned up once I'd sorted out everything. She brushed up the patio because it was absolutely covered in mud. So I'm really grateful for that. We need to weed along there, but again, another day's job. I need to get planting, so we're going to do the herbs and the spring onions, and I'm going to have to find some pots to grow the potatoes in. This was some of the soil that I saved from the floor, the big mound. I'm going to do the spring onions in this. If anything else pops up, then that's fabulous, but I'm going to do the spring onions in this because I don't want to waste any of the soil. So I've sown the spring onions into that. I'm going to water everything in here together. So I watered the soil a little bit before I put them in, and then I'll water them in a bit. Now we're going to grow some herbs. Again, this is soil I have saved. I scooped it up, so it's probably got a bit of moss and all in with it, but we are gonna make use of it. I'm gonna plant up some, where did I see it? Sweet basil first. I want to do quite a few because if I can get them established, I might be able to sell them, because I sold a lot of mint and lemon balm over the years, but I don't have mint or lemon balm now. It was taken over the garden too much, so we dug it up. But yeah, get some basil planted a moment. I planted some basil up. I've got some that I'm going to keep for next year. I've put the sign there so I know that from this row over there are basil in there, and I'm going to get some sage in here. So that's the sage and basil. Hopefully we get some germination on them. And now I'm going to do, I think it's dill and thyme. I'm not actually going to plant thyme because I don't like it. I might see if my dad wants that. But I'm going to do marjoram and dill. So I'm going to find a pot to put them into. So ignore my washing basket. I'm using soil just to start off these pots for when my son comes home to plant the potatoes. I do have bigger pots like that, but I don't want to do too many big pots because they've got to be on the patio, and I don't want to use too much soil as well, really, because if you've grown potatoes before, you know that you put your potatoes in, you cover them. When the foliage comes up again, you cover it. Foliage comes up, cover it with more soil until you're at the top. Then you let the foliage grow and die off, and covering it makes the plant produce more potatoes. But we are definitely going to have to get some more compost this season. But I'm going to use these two pots. I've started these ones off. This one was given to us. Most of these pots were given to us, actually. This one was, that was, these two. I've got one in the front, no, one with those seedlings in it. And I'm going to use this one. And we'll see how many potatoes we get this season. I'm just going to, I'm out of breath because I was carrying that, and that is heavy. Absolutely heavy. I'm going to get these ready for my son to get his potatoes in, and then we will line them up. For the minute they're going to stay on the grass because my daughter don't want soil everywhere. And then we'll get them on the patio somewhere. So yeah, oh, I've got to plant my marjoram in here. What on earth is that? A bit of tissue. Nice. So the dill's all in. Just going to get these planted up and in the greenhouse. So everything that needs to be in the greenhouse is in the greenhouse, and I'm going to give it all a good water. I water using a milk bottle in the greenhouse because it fits in a bit better for me. I'm going to need 2 hands, I think. Oh, don't break them. I've only just lemon saved them. These seeds will do for next year, so I'm putting them with my other seeds. Keep them in the shed. Keep them up there out the way in an airtight container. I've got some flowers seeds left in there as well. The shed's actually looking pretty tidy. I did that. I didn't film that because, yeah. But this bit always gets messy because my son and his friends pull out the toys daily. That's all the gardening I'm doing for now. The pots are ready for the potatoes. We need to get something to keep our new hose pipe on. It's just a pain, so we need to get one of those wheel things. It didn't come with one, so at the minute it's just sitting there. Yeah, so they're all prepared, ready for my son to come home, and we got some compost to cover up the potatoes, but then we're gonna have to buy some more, and I'll move them off the grass and onto the patio when they're done. It's cup of tea time for me for the moment. I'm just staring at that pile of washing. I need to clean the fish tank in a moment. That's priority, fish tank, because I haven't got a few days off for a while. Mess, still. I'm going to put the dehumidifier away now because I'm drying a lot more of my clothes outside. Good job you can't see all the dust. But I don't want to do housework on my days off. I know it has to be done, but I don't want to do housework on my days off. I'm sick of cleaning. Football things, my son bought them with his own money. They've been there all week. Of course they have. Kids' drinks. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. My daughter, she sold one of these. She got these given to her as a gift, but she doesn't really do diamond art. She started doing it, as you can see. Didn't want her to finish it. She had one that was unopened, which she sold on Vinted, got herself a little bit of money, and she was going to throw that one away, and I said, hang on, I'll finish that. That's a Christmas card, Christmas card or something. I'll finish it. So that's what I'm going to start in a minute. Well, finish for her. And yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a chill out, but it's going to be after the fish tank because I need to do it. I'm looking at it and it's green, so let's get on with the fish tank. I'm not going to show you that because it is a process. Just know I'm cleaning it. I sometimes get asked about my fish tank. So this is what I use to clean the tank. This is an old dish bowl. We siphon the water out to about this shallow. You have to leave a bit in there obviously so your fish don't die. Then I clean the tank. I take all the accessories out, clean it. I actually have a live pondweed in there that my landlady gave me because we were getting algae like really bad really quickly, even with the filter. Don't really use any of this, it's just in there, but yeah, this is what we use to get the water out. I use a toothbrush, an old toothbrush which is in there, to clean all of the accessories that are in there. And the pondweed grows fast, so I normally split it up and just put one piece back in, and it really does help aerate the tank, and it just stays like algae free, not as green for longer. And I fill another dish bowl with water, and you leave it to go to room temperature, and I put some of this in as per the instructions because this is what I was told to do when we got the fish, so that is what we will do. So yeah, I've got a little while, a few hours before I can start this. So I'm going to crack on with this. I've had to work out a few of the colours because they're just in these, the ones my daughter has started. But I know these are B, so I'm going to finish this. This will make someone a lovely birthday card. I couldn't see it go in the bin. So I finished the card. It took me about half an hour, and I just watched some a documentary on BBC iPlayer. So that's the card. I think it's cute. Quite therapeutic doing that. I've cleaned the fish tank, so it's not green anymore, and I've even wiped over the TV cabinet. I moved some things. I've left the football people there. I don't know where to put them. We haven't got round to planting any potatoes today. The pots are ready, but we just haven't got round to that part. So I think I'm going to quickly do them tomorrow now. But the weather changed. It went cold and cloudy, and we thought it was going to rain. So yeah, we've skipped that for now, but at least we're prepared. We'll get out there tomorrow and finish up. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye! Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. See you next time.